Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Afghetto speaking. Welcome to a politics slash advocacy channel. As you can tell, I'm back again. Not doing much as far as like doing anything big, but just start out small and make things work our way to the big stuff in the meantime. I also have a gaming channel. You want to look at it. It's Dr. Games 101, so feel free to look over there by YouTube searching it. Dr. Games 101. Anyway, as the title states, um, yeah, the Matrix. Waking up for the Matrix is pretty not. It's kind of sucks sometimes, but not all the time. And when you realize the truth of things going on behind the scenes, the man behind the curtain during the World of Wizard of Oz movie, yeah, that looks something like that. It's not that exciting anymore as you get older. I mean, I started to realize a lot of stuff back in 2008 when I was working for a department store. I'm not going to mention the name. It's up to you to know what I'm talking about, what company. But so I quit that job in August of 2008. After 2008 of August, I started researching on the Federal Reserve, and I think I saw this website or YouTube channel. I should say I subscribed to my old um, YouTube channel. I forgot the name of it though. They call it "Pass Me the Pork, Bitch," and they say that in every video talk about the bailouts and the Federal Reserve and stuff like that. It was pretty interesting. I didn't know about this stuff. I heard about it, but I didn't know the details. So that started everything. I started to research almost everything every day of what I want to do with this matter at hand. Um, it looks like I did too much of it. Lost my job, another job from pulling that politics, whatever, onto it with a flyer from a church that was very involved in politics. It was about like sending Obama to a trial. I thought it was a good idea. It's a mock trial. Pastor Manuel was doing at the CA Columbia Obama trial. That was back in 2010 of May. Lasted for 3, if not 4 days. I went to one of the 4 days, or one of the 3 days. So you see here waking up, try to clear my thoughts out and a journalistic approach of recording what I want to do not every day, but every so often. I might make these videos about my life being the way it is now. Not just like I'm a loser or I don't know what to do with my life exactly, but it's just that, you know, when you see bullshit everywhere, you don't want to do anything. To some extent. The only thing that's good is just the video games, the TV. Oh man, my disc. This is my bleach disc. Anyway, it makes you a little bit look back on life, and it's like you just don't want to. You don't want to do it, but essentially you still do it. That's it. You just do it just to do it. And you gotta do what you gotta do, in order to survive. The Matrix out there is not that bad. Got to see some nice, good-looking ladies and meet some interesting people in general. And you make money from working sometimes. I lost my job. I would say I have to say that something like that. I had the job only for a couple of three, no, only a week actually, a week and a half, because they put me on a training session for one day on Sunday, and then a week and a half later they put me on a second day of training on Wednesday. So from Sunday to next Wednesday, I was not really working at all, or being trained at all. And by the first day of actual work, I was so tired after 2 hours of my 4 hour shift that I was like, I had to quit the job. It was so exhausting. I was doing something like moving shoes and stuff like that in department stores again. Not again, but I was doing furniture when I was 20 years old, and now I'm 31 years old. And I thought I could do the same thing, like just walking around, putting shoes back in this place, and moving them, organizing them, stuff like that. Scan the item, no big deal, right? But then it's like, that's so much work. I cannot believe it. I mean, I don't know if it's my age It could be my weight, of course, but of course it's my weight. I weigh an X amount to the point that I can only move so much. As you get older, it wears that wear it tears down you, and with pain and suffering, and more pain than suffering. But the pain is like, wow, Boogie 298. He's the one who was weighing over. He told the public he weighs over 500 pounds. I'm like that pretty much right now, and I'm taller. I'm 6'7". I'm a very tall person, and that's why I would handle the weight to some extent. But now I'm 31, and I'm going to be 32 next year, and it's going to be like a whole different scenario in 10 years from now. So I have to lose the weight sooner the better. It's ridiculous. But anyway, get back on point. This Matrix, it's pretty interesting, I have to say. There's some bads, there's some goods. I think you already know that to most of the older adults out there. But if there's any children watching, like 16, 17, 18 years old, you're more like teenagers now than children, but you'll see what I mean. So whoever comes across my channel and my videos, you'll see what I'm talking about as you get older. Um, Matrix is really something interesting to look into. But then once you know researching, you're like, what's the point of looking into it again? I mean, you already know what it is. You already know the fluoride in the drinking water. You already know that Obama may lie on his birth records and stuff like that. You already know that George Bush started a legal war. You already know Bill Clinton bombed Kosovo and all that stuff illegally, committed war crimes like George Bush. So it's like, what to do? Where to go? Who to go to? What to do as a leader or as an advocate or as a lieutenant of a follower. You know what I mean? Like one of those guys who are the movers and shakers of doing things for the leader or for leaders. That's a good thing to do. That's why I'm kind of considered myself to be one of those guys. Not the leader, but a guy who actually is the mover and shaker of the movement, or mover and shaker, or the admin. Excuse me, the thing, and it had to do with some construction upstairs. The mover and shakers of certain things that matter. So I don't know. After a while of doing it, try to do something. It's still the same thing over and over. I'm not trying to discourage my peers out there who will know my YouTube channel that I talk to on a regular basis, but it really does make you feel kind of like you want something more out of it, so you do more. That's what I did 10 years ago. I was doing more and more and more, but then I lost less. I lost less and less of everything. Like it was like the more I try to do something, the less I got out of it. So what to do? That's the thing that's going on here right now. So guys, keep in mind, don't overdo it. Be consistent. Persevere whenever you can, as often as you can, but don't overdo it. Doesn't matter what you do. You can be an advocate for fighting the truth, an advocate for taking Obama to justice, or taking Bush to justice, or any president, or any leader, political leader, to be more exact, or more specific. As a group, it'll be better, and what that requires organization. So, what I want to do is start an organization with maybe with my people, my neighborhood. But it's gonna take some time now, very time. It's hard to get yourself out there trying to start something that's involved with both gaming and politics at the same time. Because one with gaming, I want to start something with making movies and stuff like that. And I don't have money for any movie making money, or make a video game, or something of that sort. And then because of politics, you want to start like not a movement, but actual action, whether it's militant or it requires money to start something out of it, or both. So, thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe and share. Donate at PayPal. drofghetto@yahoo.com or mrdoctor101@yahoo.com. That's mrdoctor101@yahoo.com. And Patreon, obviously that's for the gaming channel, Dr. Games 101. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the banging, what's going on there. I don't know what's going on for the last several years, but they've been at this for years. With this banging. This every time. Banging this, banging that. Not every day, but every few months. At least few weeks. Like they're doing, like someone messed up the rooms. Every person lives here. So, bye guys.